Okay, before I get any further in this video, I want to comment on the graphics quality of the gameplay recording. Call of Duty Black Ops looks a lot better than what I have here, but I had to reduce a lot of the settings after the NVIDIA driver update to version 471.68. Since the update, I get a lot of flickering for various assets in the game, as you can see here, and when this flickering occurs, the game is guaranteed to freeze at some point. Maybe not in the first 5 minutes, but maybe an hour or two later when I'm finishing up ready to evac, who knows, always at the worst moment. I got annoyed after it froze during some really great gameplay, so I played around with the settings until it stopped flickering. It hasn't frozen since. Back to the video. I wanted to make this video because I finally found a game mode that I've been searching for a very long time. It scratches that itch I've had for a relaxing goal-based shooter. I'm a big fan of first and third person shooters, but not for the same reason as most gamers that I know, which is I don't enjoy PvP. I don't like Zerg mode in PvE, the survival sessions, or timed missions that force me to rush and not letting me really take in the beauty and the atmosphere of the game or the map itself. I like an open world where I go about my business and focus on having fun figuring out the enemy's AI, their pathing, spawn triggers, and any puzzles that might be present. Now when it comes to zombie shooters though, I never really enjoy being rushed by wave after wave of zombie hordes until I'm either stressed out or pissed off. That's not how I like to unwind after a stressful day. I prefer an open world where the zombies and I coexist and engage one another as needed, but not because there's some scripted zerging hordes or built-in mechanic to force me to move quickly. Well, don't get me wrong, I want the excitement that comes with the looming danger of zombies, but I want goals in the game other than just seeing how long I can survive or if I beat my highest score from a previous session. If I want to spend 15 minutes rushing through the map or 2 hours squeezing out every bit of goodness from the map or the encounters, then I want that freedom to do so. And that's where Call of Duty Black Ops Outbreak comes in. I'm so annoyed at myself for not trying this game mode sooner. I've played zombie modes in previous Black Ops releases, but I must have missed this mode because I only remember having to survive progressively difficult wave of zombies. I didn't have fun. I didn't find it fun at all, so I just moved on. I gave up on it. Now this time around, I got bored with the PvP side of the game as usual, but then started reading through the zombie modes in the menu and decided to give Outbreak a try. It didn't sound like anything I'd saw before. All I can say now is that I'm completely addicted to this. To me, just this mode alone is worth the cost of the entire game. In the past week I've played this mode, I feel like I've gotten my money's worth, and I did not feel that way about the game before playing Outbreak. Anyway, if you haven't given this mode a shot, let me give you a little overview. First off, you are dropped off by a helicopter like a badass in one of the several maps at difficulty level 1. There are a few different maps from desert sands to snowy Russian bases, and you may find yourself in the middle of a sunny day or the dead of night. The game gives you a primary task to complete. The task is chosen randomly from a series of encounters from escort missions to fueling and launching rockets. You may complete the primary task at any time, and once the task is complete, an anomaly will spawn. It's like this purple orb. And that creates, whenever you interact with it, that will create a base camp. The base camp has a copy of all the upgrade stations that are scattered throughout the map, so you can have a central spot for your upgrades. That way you don't have to run all the way from one side of the map to the other side of the map to do a weapon upgrade here, an armor upgrade over there, or get a perk of some sort. It'll all be in one central spot. The camp also has a beacon that allows you to warp to another map at the next difficulty level, or evacuate by helicopter, ending this game session entirely. If you choose to warp, you'll be transported to another fresh map at the next higher difficulty. If you choose to evac, you must quickly head to the evac point and clear it so the helicopter can pick you up. The evac point is full of zombies, hellhounds, and a few bosses, so make sure you've upgraded the best you can, and I highly recommend bringing a sentry turret, because it'll help you clear out a lot of the fodder. Toxic rounds are nice too, because it turns a zombie or hellhound into an ally, and nothing is nicer than a hellhound ally tearing through enemies at breakneck speeds. I'd buy the ultimate edition of the game if it came with a real-life hellhound. There are many other activities to do in each map as well. And you can easily take hours if you look into every nook and cranny. There are intelligence collectibles scattered around the map with over 200 to collect in total, but not in a single session. There are several boss encounters that you can trigger at your leisure, including one that has you feeding zombies to a dragon. You'll have a range of buildings, structures, and areas to search that will have zombies wandering around and others that'll spawn when you get near certain points as usual. Every activity plays into the narrative and makes you feel like there was a reason for dropping your badass off there in the first place. You can play solo, create a private match with friends, or jump into matchmaking. You can even level up weapons and the season pass while playing solo, which is what I've been doing for the past week. I've used this mode to try out different weapons and weapon configurations, level up in the season pass, as well as unlocking weapons that I would have taken me forever in PvP because I absolutely suck at PvP. Ultimately, I'd like to say thank you to whoever thought of this game mode, and let the developers know that I will continue to buy future releases based solely on its inclusion. I'd also like to thank those of you watching this video, if you've made it this far, and please let me know in the comment section of any games out there that are similar to Black Ops Outbreak. I will definitely check them out, and if I like them, I'll post a video and credit to those of you who made the recommendation. Thanks for listening to all my babble. I hope you'll give this game mode a try, and please let me know your perspective of it as well. Catch you on the next video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, it really helps out. And if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I'll catch you on the next video.